Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 62 of building the Delorean from Back to the Future. As mentioned last time, this time we're fitting the windscreen. So yeah, a little quick build. Just putting the windscreen into the chassis that we did last time with 8 screws, and then fitting the rear view mirror. That's that, and then we put that aside for a little while before we do anything else with it. So we'll look at the production diary Grave Matters. Although Back to the Future Part 2 was almost complete, there are a few important scenes still to be filmed. Cool. Flying DeLorean. I do like the flying DeLorean. It's not quite... I think I like the original, the basic setup is my favourite. But I'm trying to turn a page that isn't a page. There we go. The late George McFly. Yeah, his father had been murdered, but he hadn't been because it all went back to the future and fixed it. Next time, the hood. Again, it's another quick build episode, a self-contained one. I think we're just putting a few bits on the inside of the hood, the bonnet, whatever you want to call it. But it's the biggest single piece of metal in this kit, as far as I can tell. Yeah, because the panels are going to be separate panels, aren't they? So yeah, that will be quite nice to get that done. So yeah, let's fit the windscreen and then we'll be ready for it. So today's parts, well, part really, we have a windscreen, a nice reflective windscreen there. That's going to be fitted with four screws at the top and 4 screws at the bottom, and then we'll put the rear view mirror in place. So we're going to need 8 of these NM screws. There's 4. That's 5. I can't see how many more under there. 1 more to go there. That's that. We've got some spares as ever. I shall put those aside. And obviously it's going to be fitted to this, the body that we had last time. That fits from the inside. I can't do it this way. I should turn it over. As I said, it fits from the inside in there like so. Trying not to touch it, but it's going to get touched at some point throughout the build, so I'm not overly concerned. And all of these NM screws will hold it in place. So I'm going to put 1 through there. Feeling like that's going into a hole. That's okay. Now, obviously, this is plastic. It's also transparent plastic, which is notoriously easy to break and crack. So be especially careful when you're putting the screws into this. Make sure you don't tighten down one of them before all of the others are in. So although it feels like everything is lining up properly, you can't be 100% certain until everything is done. And even then, it's worth going back around, just tightening each screw a little bit each turn and making sure that everything lines up and is done up in turn, slowly, 1 turn at a time. Go around each and every screw. 1 there. And the last one is up the top, where I can't see it, where it's in the shadow. Just about there. So that's that. I can now work my way around. That one wasn't even in properly, see? Work your way around 1 at a time. A little bit here, a little bit there. Just tighten them all down gradually. But I won't bore you by doing that on all of those. What I will do is the next piece, and the last piece really. We are fitting this rear view mirror. It's a bit misty, but it's got plastic over the top of it. I'm going to peel the backing off of there. Like that. Then that will fit into there. Like that. No, a little bit over to one side. Get that in the middle. That's it. That will fit into there. And then I can get rid of plastic from the front of it. Can't actually, but yeah, you can. Trying to get it off without actually damaging and scratching. Shiny bit. There we go. One corner. Started to move. Come on. You can feel it. There it is. Thicker plastic than I was expecting. But that is that off of there. There's a couple of little bits in there. I shall give it a little polish over with soft cloth. In fact, one of my shiny gloves. There we go. Get rid of the last little bits from there. Make sure that's down. And that is being fitted, obviously, into here. It's got to go facing into the car. That way round. It is just a round peg there by the looks of it, so it doesn't actually have a direction. And they're a bit like that. I will angle it. Which side of the driver sits on this side, doesn't it? So it should be angled that way a bit, so they can see behind them. So that does feel like that's not letting me angle it at all. We'll leave it like that because I don't want to cause any problems and crack anything. That's that. That is assembled and in and done for this part of the build. Next time, as I say, we're starting with the hood. So I shall see you very shortly for that. And then onwards and upwards. So thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye for now.